Hello, today's presentation is going to be about bypassing the operating system kernel, and with me I have,
Josh Valuta.
Jonathan Davis.
and me, Alexander James. So for today's presentations, we will be going over problems with bypassing. What are these problems and why are these problems? What are demi-kernels and what are the results of the research paper that we are citing from? So bypass problems can often be a quick fix, but it more often leads to future issues and is often the root of those future issues. A more sustainable way to approach this is to directly solve the problem. Uh, Even if it takes more time initially. This can prevent recurring problems and contribute to a more sustainable system. Uh, so some of the ways that we found that this paper talks about that is it has a new high-level device diagnostic I/O abstraction for kernel bypass device. Wow, that was a tongue twister. Um, uh, Two, making approaches easier to build portable across several devices, and is unmodified as the device continues to evolve and grow. And still, this provides benefits for operating systems with very little overhead.
So, why are these problems? Well, whenever the kernel is bypassed, the user loses the benefit of their operating system. This can cause vulnerabilities to the user and their data, as well as just simply losing the convenience that their operating system provides in the first place. At the end, it's a cumbersome affair to have happen, and we want to prevent that. The solution is the demi-kernel. With the demi-kernel, it takes a different approach of splitting us up into having a kernel and a libOS. The kernel will handle the control path operations, while the libOS will manage data path I/O operations. With this, it'll allow applications to bypass the OS stack on the I/O path to get proven performance gains, while also leave while also covering a gap that existing accelerators lack. This gap is covered by the demi-kernel by defining a new I/O abstraction and customizing libOS for portability and future-proofing. Future-proofing and by future-proofing, thus allowing us to have better compatibility with future events of our code. Sure.
I was trying to.
That was go.
Thus, the results from the demi-kernel is applications remain unmodified as devices continue to evolve thanks to the demi-kernel's general interface. This interface is future-proof for applications against changes in hardware. It simplifies the development of applications that leverage kernel bypass devices, making them easier to build and portable across different devices, and fills a crucial void in the stack, providing a high-level I/O abstraction that was previously missing, thus provides better user interface for the user. Final thing to note was the demi-kernel made the advancements in systems and networking by it covers transactions processing using RDMA, TCP offloading, and user-level TCP stacks, which thus allows for low latency across remote memory, which is essential for high-performance cloud services.
And finally, we have the references for this research paper. And thank you for listening to our presentation.